everyone, and welcome to our new starter training tutorials. In this session, we will be covering the Sales Quotes module. We will create a new quote, upload the quote onto the Premago web store, archive the quote, and progress the quote through to a sales order. So let's start with creating a new quote. To do this, you just need to press the F2 function key on the keyboard. Alternatively, if you prefer to use the mouse, you can click the New Record button at the top and select from the list. You can search for the customer by typing in the account code, or in the company name field, type in the company name. You can add a reference if required, and you can change the location, and you can change the contact by clicking the drop-down arrow. And then click the button Create. So this has created a sales quote with the detail and location in the header. So let's start adding some products. To add a product, click into the item code field on the bottom left, and you can either click the tab on the keyboard or press the search button on the left. If it is a direct match, then Prima will load the product into the quote line. The blue bar on the right-hand side will give you information about your profit and margin, etc. If you'd like to change any of the pricing, you can overtype the cell. And if you have permission, you can overtype the cost price as well. So we'll change the quantity here, and then to add this item to the quote, click the Save button. If you only know part of the code, then type in the part of the code that you know. And again, you can click the Tab key or press the search button to the left. And Prima will pop up with the item search box. You can continue searching for the product by extending your search in the field filter at the top. And then once you've found your product, you can highlight the line and click Add Selected, or just double click and change your quantity, and then click Save. And it's as simple as that. If you don't know the code, but you want to search for a product by the description, then click into the box on the right-hand side and type in the words. And again, click the tab on the keyboard or press the search to the left. And again, the item search box pops up. You can again narrow down the search filter and click the search button. And then find the item that you're looking for and double click or highlight and click Add Selected. If you want to see more information about this product, there's a button called Add and Jump. If you click this button, it will add the item to the quote, but will jump to the line detail. We have useful tabs on the bottom where you can look at where the selling price has been calculated from and supplier cost prices, for example. And we've also got a margin box here where you can ask Prima to recalculate depending on what margin you put in. So for this example, I want a 25% cost plus. And you'll see that Prima has calculated it here. There's also an RRP discount margin field that you can use as well. To get back to the summary tab, you can click Jump to Line Entry, and it closes that field down and takes you back to where you were before. If you're happy with this quote and you want to proceed with this, then make sure that you complete all the mandatory fields such as order source or customer reference. And you can then email it out to the customer. To do this, you can click on the Report tab at the top, and simply click the button Email Report. In this Available Reports drop-down, there are more reports to choose from. If you would like to upload the quote onto the Prima Web Store, then click onto the Header Detail tab at the top and then simply click this Web Quote tick box and click Save. This quote will now appear on the Web Store for this customer. If you want to take it off the Web Store, untick and save. If you want to archive the quote, move to the top right and you'll see there's an Archive button. Press Archive. You'll be prompted to make Are you sure? And click Yes if you do, and No if you want to cancel that request. And to push a quote through to a sales order, click the Complete button. This has now changed the status of the quote to become a completed quote, so no more changes can be made to this quote, but your sales order is now accessible down here by clicking the Order button at the bottom. Please go to the sales order tutorial on how to process a sales order. So that is the end of the session. I hope you found it useful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you are notified of any new webinars. And if you have any training requirements at all, then please contact our customer care team.